What am I so sick and tired of that I just can't stand it anymore? Okay, that is the question I want you to ask yourself today. Okay, number two, karma. Okay, neutralizing karma. What is the opposite of being free of karma? It's staying on the wheel of karma. It's staying in the realm of the past lives that could be influencing us, the ancestral realms that could be influencing us. It could be we could be making bad choices, right? We could be mean and grouchy and maybe even creating, negative karma for ourselves. So we're not neutralizing it, we're actually going backwards. So all of these things are important when we look at the karmic aspects. And as we move into our fifth dimensional plane of existence, we are actually going to be moving off of that wheel of karma. We're going to be harmonizing and neutralizing all of that karma. So it's good to look at the shadow aspects of, okay, what's going on in your life and what is reflecting back to you karmically. What are you seeing over and over again as opportunities to balance and harmonize? So, one of the best ways to do this is look at anything in your life that you're still angry about or still triggers you. Okay. If you're being triggered, that is an indication that you still need to harmonize your karma. All right. So, that's the best way that I can describe it. Yeah. What gets you riled up? What gets you frustrated? What gets you angry? What gets you in that duality existence, right? Because the karma energy is definitely like this push-pull energy, right? When we get off the wheel of karma, and then we are just in a state of harmony and love and oneness, right? Happiness, joy, like all of those positive feelings gets us off the wheel of karma. So essentially, we have to be nice people, we have to be good people. We can't hold hatred in our hearts. We can't hold that anger in our hearts forever because that is not serving you. And if you cling to that, that's just going to perpetuate your inability to move out of it. All right. You've probably heard of forgive and let go. Forgive and let go. And that's true for yourself too. Forgive yourself and let it go and surrender it. Okay. So that's all part of the karmic aspect. Okay. So number three, discovery of self. Okay. So the opposite of knowing yourself is not knowing yourself, right? You don't know who you are. You don't, this is where people, I get a kick out of this is we're infinite beings of light, right? We know that. We think we know that. Maybe we don't even know that. But we're in this human existence and this human experience, and we have personalities. Everybody's got different things that they like and don't like. But is that really you? Is your personality you? And I would suggest that, you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just part of you or what you think is you. So the discovery of self process is coming back to that multi-dimensional aspect of you and looking at it in terms of I am more than my body. I am more than my personality. I have a soul. I have an eternal soul that is infinite. And what does that look like? What does that even mean? If I can connect with that infinite part of myself. And how does that show up in my life? Okay. So I'm trying to give you a lot of philosophical things to think about today. So I hope you enjoy this. So the fourth aspect is embodying the exalted self. So what's the opposite of that? It's about not reaching or expressing your potential. Okay, so the exalted self is being able to open up to that once we discover that soul and that infiniteness, it's like we're able to express it, right? What is the highest expression that you can express within your personality, within your being, within your essence? Okay, so when we're in the shadow side of this, we're not even able to recognize it. or express it or even develop it, right? So we all have different talents, we all have different potentials. What are those talents and potentials that need to come out? What are those talents and potentials that you can share with others? Because when you share your talents with others, like your true given, God given talents, right? Then you are actually elevating everybody around you, right? That's what the exalted self is all about. So when you look at not reaching that, that's the shadow side. That's like the side of, oh, I don't have any talents, or I can't do anything, or who am I to do that? Or like you hear those little thoughts in your head, right? All that stress. That's just, okay, that's the shadow side of you.